Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Woo Shot himself.
Of Harlem.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Y'all already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo Shine himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho, a.k.a. Café Bustelo, a.k.a. El Pastor de Boxeo, mi gente. First and foremost, God bless each and every one of y'all, man. Love y'all. God bless. What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? We got some news. We got the world of boxing buzzing. Got the world of boxing buzzing. Shout out to Jaron Ennis, and it's one of the phenom in 147-pound division. Been talking about Jaron Ennis for quite some time, y'all. Been talking about Jaron Ennis for years and years, even when nobody was talking about Ennis or know who Ennis was. Your boy, Mr. Moonshot, been talking about the man since day one. And y'all already know Terence Crawford, the 3-division world champion, 2-division undisputed, the first male to be recognized as a 2-division undisputed world champion, the 4-belt era of the world. Terence Crawford that just defeated former unified welterweight champion of the world, Earl the True Spence. And what many thought it was going to be an epic fight, it was just an epic one-sided beatdown, beat up. Earl Spence from pillar to post, formerly known as Big Fish, turned into Tuna Fish from Aisle 9. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. He beat him up. Beat him up bad. But hopefully Earl Spence, go back to the drawing board, go back to the lab, and get back to the rhythm of things, get back to where he feels he needs to be to continue in this career. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's good, bro? What's good, bro? Shout out to the members in the chat. Shout out to the members. Let me give a shout out to the member. Brian Guzman in the building. Brian Guzman in the building. What's good, man? Marco Antonio Luna. What's good? What's good? Smash the like. Where we at? It ain't gonna be no support. We ain't gonna be here too long. It ain't gonna be good support. We ain't gonna be here too long. So y'all in the chat, y'all who's looking on, y'all want to smash the like, y'all want to share it in your social media platform. There's gonna be collective. We ain't doing no mediocres number no more. We're not doing no more mediocres numbers no more. It's either y'all in the chat, help the brother out, share it in your Facebook, share it in your Instagram, share it in your community section in your YouTube. That's it. No more mediocre numbers. No more mediocre numbers. Raider Reaper in the building. What's good? Marco. Dijo. Gracias, Ponce de Ronqui, for all your hard work behind the scenes for making this amazing channel. Thank you, Marco, man. I appreciate you, Marco. I appreciate all the members and everybody that's contributing to the channel, whether you're viewing, whether you're smashing the like button, whether you're sharing it. Let me see how many likes. And we starting 14. Let's go. Let's pick this up. Let's pick it up. Jackie Hernandez. ¿Qué lo que? Jackie, la reina de boxeo. Jackie. Man, there's a lot of people that say, man, this is unfair, man. There's a lot of people saying, well, shit, Bud Crawford ain't want to fight no Ennis. Bud Crawford ain't want to fight no Ennis. So he deserved, well, what the IBF did. He got stripped. Some people saying, but man, Earl the True Spence, man, he never has to face his mandatory after Lamont Peterson. Damn, yo. I mean, the last time Earl Spence fought his mandatory was 2018, before pandemic, before we even knew what COVID was, before it was created, y'all. What happened? The IBF used to be one of the strictest belt federations of all, but when it came to Earl the True Spence, man, they bend over like, hey, yo, they bend over for Earl Spence like a bunch of hookers was bending over in Hunch Point. Y'all remember that documentary, Hookers in the Point? Y'all remember that documentary? All right, man, I was a little freak. What's going on? High, low, dímelo con los 2 pesos de plátano. If it's moonshine, it has to be great. Better than Frosted Fricks. Great. I haven't had cornflakes for a while too, man. I haven't had no processed food in a while. You know? He said, bend over. Hey, yo. So he didn't want no Shimo. Boost had a petition and Bud scattered. Look, there's people that's going to be calling Boost Ennis an email champion, a paper champion. There's going to be people that are going to be like, hey, yo, Boost Ennis deserved to be elevated because he was an interim. And he traditionally moved up and got elevated like an interim should. There's people that don't like the interim. There's people that do respect the interim. There's other people that want, at least, if you don't want to be elevated, at least you want to fight for the vacant title so you can say that you won the title, not elevated, not given to you, not here. There's a lot of mixed emotions about this, y'all. But we're gonna be talking about this. Let me see what the poll at right quick. 18 people have voted already. He said, what's the IBF right? Was the IBF right to strip Crawford and elevate Boots? 39% thus far says no, they didn't strip Spence. No, it's not right. They didn't strip Spence. No, it's not right. Yes, 37% tied with the no, they didn't strip Spence. They said yes, Bud now wanted to fight Boots. Yes, strip his ass. We ain't gonna be winning around. We waited for y'all to lock down that deal and things of that nature. And they gave you a David Avenese and they gave you win another car accident and stuff like that. That's not all for that. You go drinking and driving and stuff like that. You shouldn't be given a pass. You should have been fighting Abdul Kokorov a long time ago, Earl Spence. I'm not saying that Abdul Kokorov would have beat you. All I'm saying is you gotta go with the law. The rules in which the IBF all of a sudden want to put their rules out. IBF all of a sudden got rules. It's funny, these belt federation all of a sudden got rules. They bend the rules. As a matter of fact, they be handling their business without the rules. And I think, I'm gonna give you my opinion on why also Terence Crawford got stripped. And I don't think a lot of people on Twitter is talking about that. But this is Punch Drunk Boxing. I see things, I see things, I uncover things like nobody could uncover things, in boxing. What's good? Tycho TV said Boo should fight a top fighter for the vacant belt. There's other people that feel like, nah, you know what? Even though that Bud Crawford got stripped, you ain't beat nobody. You gotta at least fight for it. At least blood, sweat, and tears. At least fight for it so you can say that you won something. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of mixed emotions, bro. There's a lot of mixed emotions about this. Some people be like, hey, yo, I even read one comment that said, yo, Boots Ennis haven't even fought a gatekeeper. He hasn't even fought a gatekeeper. There are people that's frustrated, like when Charlo got elevated, when Haney got elevated, when now Boots Ennis got elevated, but all those are different. And I'm gonna tell you why all those are different, because there's gonna be people, and I see it in my comment section because I dropped the video and they say, hey, yo, Punch, keep the same energy. Some people understand what I was trying to say, but since we're live right now, let me clarify the video that I just dropped like an hour ago so y'all could better understand your boy, Mr. Moonshine. El adoro sazón en el borracho del paso de boxeo. Megan, con los 20 pesos de Super Chari Party K a comprar Thai food today. Good looking out. Thank you, Punch. Thank you for the 20 beans. Gracias, Megan. God bless you. I'm gonna tell you why there's people that, and I think that, you know what? All these different feelings about whether they feel like it's wrong, right, unfortunate, facts, it should happen, it shouldn't happen, it's incompetent, all this stuff. I think everybody is right. I don't think there's nobody wrong, or maybe there's no wrong and right in how you feel. If you feel like Boots Ennis should be fighting for the vacant title and not be elevated, I'm cool. If you feel like it's wrong, it's cool. I think if you say it's wrong, now, Bud, come on, man, he got stripped. He just got it. He just got it in July. That's premature. Come on, man. And then there's gonna be people that's going to they're gonna compare it to different situation with the IBF. The IBF was gonna strip Anthony Joshua if he don't fight Kubra Pulev. The IBF strip Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? Mandated him to order in 11 days after Daniel Jacobs and things of that nature, right? Then you got this situation with Bud Crawford and Boots Ennis, and you got the situation with Errol Spence, never got mandated 5 years. 5 years it took. Never got mandated in 5 years. So there's an incompetent. Yeah, there's a rule in place, but there's a lot of bending over. There's a lot of bending over. Huh? Without Vaseline. Yuck. DJ FFB Mike from Boston in the building. Shout out to Mike from Boston. What's good, man? What's good, brother? And Bud, and then there's gonna be people that be like, yo, man, I would have loved Bud to defend his undisputed world champion like Devin Haney did. I mean, Bud Crawford got the undisputed at 140. He bounced. 147, he bounced. Jamel Charlo, he bounced. We can't get the undisputed in Josh Taylor. He defended it. He defended it, but then he vacated. Hey, yo, it's expensive to keep all them belts. That's what it is, man. It's expensive. It's expensive. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because I feel like every situation makes sense. Every situation has a validity. Every situation makes sense. So let's talk about it like this. Okay. Was it too early for Bud Crawford to be stripped? I think it was too early. Yet. And I think this is where the IBF is effed up. I've been trying to call the IBF. I've been trying to call Daryl people for an interview because I've been wanting to ask him a question about Errol Spence for a long time. So this is what I feel. We understood that the primary fight in the sport of boxing was Terence Bud Crawford versus Errol the True Spence. We also understood that the Bell Federation was handcuffed or was bending over and was doing everything possible not to get in the way of that particular fight that the fans been asking for, what boxing actually needed, right? Even I feel like I was the only one, to be honest. I think I was alone in this. If you Google, not Google, but if you go and search Abdul Kokorov versus Errol True Spence, I just feel like I was the only one that was pressuring that fight and was asking for the IBF to mandate Errol Spence. I was asking for it. Look, I'm gonna even show you one of the pictures, one of the videos that I did. Let me. I'm gonna show you the thumbnail of one of the videos that I did. Hold on, let me see if it's here. Even I respected the mandatory precision when nobody else was respecting it. Look at, I had this video and it says Abdul Kokorov versus Errol True Spence mandatory next. No Crawford, no Manny Pacquiao. Some people may have thought that I was crazy, but I just felt like this guy been holding that mandatory precision hostage, and this man Abdul Kokorov won the final elimination on March 2019 and never got a shot. 30 plus months and never got a shot. And ain't nobody was talking about it but your boy, Mr. Moonshine. Ain't nobody was talking about it. But I was talking about it. I was being fair. But nobody was trying to hear me. Ain't nobody was trying to be like, hey, yo, even people was like, yo, you trolling, Punch. What you mean I'm trolling? See, I always say I keep it unbiased, logically, and objectively. And I feel like a lot of people in the community, and boxing community, they always be like, yo, they like to critique boxing content creators, Twitter account holders, Facebook boxing community, or whatever you want to call yourself. They always want to be, people want to be like, hey, yo, man, I'm all about bias. Hey, yo, Punch, do you know these other guys, man? They man bias, man. They man bias, man. You know what I'm saying? I want unbiased channels. I want boxing content creators and hosts and stuff like that to be unbiased, man. Yo, they be biased. And then I give you unbiased content and you don't respect it, because just like the Bell Federation was bending over for Bud Crawford versus Errol True Spence, your ass was bending over complaining as well. Yeah, I said it. Y'all was complaining as well. Everybody, 90+% of the boxing community was saying Bud versus Spence, Spence versus Bud, Bud versus Spence, Spence. And every time somebody bring, what about Spence versus Thurman? No. What about Virtual Tees and Bud? No. What about Boots and Bud? No. What about Boots and Spence? No. We want to see Bud and Spence, and everybody is shitty. Nobody have done nothing. What about but Keith Thurman? How about Keith Thurman and Bud? No. He's just chance. No, the tables are turned. No. Y'all was complaining too. Don't just take it out on the Bell Federations. You guys was betting over just as much as the Bell Federation and stuff like that, because y'all ain't care about no Abdul Kokorov. How many times y'all hear, y'all been following the channel, let's keep it real. How many times y'all hear Punch on saying, leading up to in reference to the Errol Spence having a strap and it's mandatory. How many times y'all hear me say Abdul Kokorov? Abdul Kokorov. Abdul Kokorov. So let's keep that same energy. Let's keep that same energy. Let me see 30 people looking on. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to be out of here. Y'all ain't supporting y'all boy. We out, bro. We out. We out. 29. We got 34 people watching right now. Should be at least 50 likes, 34 likes, 50 likes. 34 people has voted. 35 people looking on. 29 smash like it. So I got 6 haters in the damn building. No, they didn't. Strip spends 41%. Let me see. Oh. Okay. I don't see it. No, but I don't want the poll. Big difference. So, okay. So let's break it down. Let's break it down just a little bit, right? The Belt Federation's bent over for Budden versus Earl Spence. All the Belt Federation understand that there was a rematch clause as well. If you waited for all of this, you bend over the rules and stuff like that. None of y'all follow y'all rules. None of them. None of the Belt Federation leading up to Bud Crawford versus Earl Spence follow their rules. None of them. Now when Virgil Ortiz was in the WBO, now when Boots Ennis was the mandatory in the IBF, not the WBC. Matter of fact, the WBC mandated Thurman versus Earl Spence. TGB petitioned WBA for Thurman versus Spence, and they approved. Ain't nobody was following the rules, bro. Ain't nobody was following the rules. So they could get this fight. But yet, to get this fight, even the Belt Federation understood that there was a rematch clause. And when there's a rematch clause, it's an understandable thing that, don't get in the way. Y'all waited all this long. This is what y'all wanted. Everybody took a back seat. Everybody was, the whole 147-pound division was hostage because of the Belt Federation, not the fighters. Now we understand in the belt in the contract, the assumption or I'm not gonna say there was 100% clear that they were supposed to. It said that Earl Spence activated the rematch clause, right? Didn't they say that? Or didn't? I'm sorry, they didn't say that. Bomac said it, that Earl Spence activated the rematch clause. And they were supposed to fight this year in December, right? And then a lot of people after the fight were saying, nah. Earl Spence should not fight Bud Crawford in December. Bud Crawford, they should not fight. And I reported that in the beginning, I think the day after, 2 days or 3 days, I think it was 3 days after. 3 days after, because I spoke to my source. And he said that fight is not going to happen this year. If y'all member to the channel, y'all already know. The members know it because I put the information. I put a lot of exclusive on the member on the members. Drunk Boxing Nation, if y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, become a member. It was 3 days, and I said that Earl Spence and Bud Crawford was not going to fight the rematch this year. They're gonna reconstruct the contract, and it's gonna be next year. So that as well, right there, I understand why the IBF did strip, because the contract, there was a breach of contract, or they was trying to reconstruct the contract, because the contract states that the rematch has to be this year. So the Belt Federation be like, all right, the rematch is going to be this year. Cool. All right, we with it. Or y'all telling us now, or happen to Showtime, and then we don't know when the fight's going to happen. All right, man, y'all ain't going to fight. Ain't going to be okay. Prime, no. The Zone, no. ESPN, no. Facebook, MySpace, y'all ain't going to fight. All right, so we got to do something about it, because we was good with the contract, but now y'all saying that y'all not going to fight this year. All right, then, so we got to do what we got to do. Maybe that happened as well. So you got to give also the accountability of Earl Spence and Bud Crawford and this team not for fighting this year. And I understand a lot of people was worried about Earl Spence not fighting too soon because he got his ass whooped. We understand that. But the Belt Federation has to do their job. But finally, they want to follow some rules. Why they didn't want to wait for it? So I understand the people's frustration with the Belt Federation. I understand the people's frustration with the fight itself. There's people out there that don't want to see the rematch. Maybe the Belt Federation be like, nah, we ain't trying to feel it. If it was good, we would have waited. But nah, we don't want to wait. We ain't want to wait for no rematch. We ain't going to do that. We ain't going to hold the welterweight division hostage. And that was the type of performance that Earl Spence put. But a lot of people feel like it was unfair. Unfair that when Earl Spence had the strap, they didn't vacate. They didn't strip him. They didn't put him on champion or recess or nothing of that nature. And I know a lot of people always also want to compare the IBF and the WBC because the WBC still have Jamal Charlo as champion. Going to be facing Jose Benavidez Jr. What's good, Chris? Going to be facing Jose Benavidez Jr. Non-title match. Hasn't fought like in 2.5 years. So people, but remember, these are two different type of businesses. And I told y'all a long time ago when I told you that I recognize whoever I want to recognize, and I'd be like, yo, Punch, you Captain Punch. You're a fanboy to your boy Tio because you're saying he's undisputed, but he's not really undisputed. I said, I'm going to recognize whatever the F I want to recognize because all these dudes don't even recognize each other. WBC don't recognize the IBF don't recognize WBO. The rankings is all over the place, damn it. The ranking is all over the place. The WBC ranking is different from the IBF ranking, is different from the WBO ranking, is different from the WBA ranking. Ain't nobody, this ain't a team or something like that. Everybody's divided. Everybody got their own businesses. So I recognize whatever I want to recognize. That's why I said a long time ago, if I call the IBF at that time, and who's your supreme, who's your champion? All right, Tio. Who's your WBO? Who's your champion? All right, Tio. IBF, WBC, who's your champion? Mauricio Sulaiman. The franchise belt is put above any champion in the division in our organization. Okay, so Tiffany is the champion. Yes, he's undisputed. Mauricio Sulaiman said it. And then, all right, the WBO Paco. Yes, Tiffany. All right, then. So that's why I make my decision. Y'all was playing all this semantic stuff. I don't even get that. I don't give a damn. Charles Edu Cheese in the building. Dímelo, Charles Edu Cheese. Queso en el building. La música de queso, la música de queso, la música de queso. ¿Dónde queda la música de queso? Queso, mujer. Vete para la cocina y dame el grilled cheese sandwich.
He is rich. He's got his own money. Say he's got his own money. I mean, the boy has got his own money.
Baila ahí, vieja.
He is rich. He's rich. He is rich. He's rich. He is rich.
DJ Camelo, Alex Sensation, págame la música. All right, baby. Mira Jackie bailando con la falda, Jackie. Baila, mujer, baila. Family Guy in the building. What's good, man? So I'm gonna say this. Then there's people, like I said earlier, they be like, yo, but Punch, you gotta keep the same energy. You was calling Devin Haney your email champion. You gotta say the same shit. My boy, the boxing voice, Ness, he put on the chat. He said, yo, Punch, you gotta keep it the same energy. You gotta keep the same energy. I do keep the same energy, damn it. La faldita. I do keep it the same energy. He's not. I mean, people could say that he's a paper champion because he didn't fight for it. Gabby said, you know what I'm saying? They could be like, hey, yo, man, come on, Punch. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. That's a paper champion. I mean, I understand that people say he's a champion because there's other people that don't feel like it's respectable that you just get elevated and not actually fight for that world title. But an interim is listed as a world title, but people don't respect it as a world title. It ain't a world title. You ain't fight for it, damn it. You ain't blood, sweat, and tears. You ain't punch nobody. You ain't take a punch for it. We understand that. I understand that. But Devin Haney and Jaron Ennis is a whole different situation. Because, and I'm gonna say it again. And I just want to take this narrative out because I can see it in my comment section. People are telling me that I got to keep it consistent. I'm like, hey, yo, it's two different type of. It's different. Let me tell you something. Let me clarify it again if people don't know or people forgot. And I gotta make y'all remember. The reason the email champion, that tag was on Devin Haney, was not that when he got elevated in the WBC convention, when he got elevated and then they gave Lomachenko the franchise belt. That's not when people were saying that he was an email champion. That wasn't it. The email champion came about is when Devin Haney got stripped by the WBC. They ordered Fortuna versus Luke Campbell, right? And Devin Haney got stripped because he had shoulder surgery. And he petitioned, and then of course around that time, the pandemic, but around that time, Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez was negotiating. Now we all did not like the franchise. Let's make that shit clear. We did not like that elevation, but yet we knew who was the man. We knew who was the guy. And it was the WBC that said that the WBC franchise is put above any belt in their federation. That's what they say. Whether we like it or not, it's not my business. WBC is not my business. I don't got no shares on it. If if McDonald's want to do a pickle sandwich with vinegar and mayo and that's it, and put on a bun, and they want to sell it like that, that's their business. I don't want to buy it, I don't like it, but I still got to recognize that there's a pickle in their bun with some mayo and vinegar, and that's it. So McDonald's told me, well, that's the WBC tell me, whether I like it or not. But at the end of the day, we understood that he was the guy. The email champion tag was on Devin Haney is because, and yes, he was an interim champion. He beat Saul Abdullah. Yes, he was an interim champion. But the email tag is when he got stripped from that interim title. We understood that he never fought for that. He never fought for the world title. We understood that if an interim title moves up, is when the champion leaves the division, vacates. Oh, but they'd be like, but Lomachenko vacated. No, he got elevated. That's the difference. He got elevated. I ain't think he just got vacated. He got elevated. You know what I'm saying? A traditional elevation is when that champion leaves the division or when that champion retires and that interim becomes champion. But not elevated if the champion is going to stay within the division, because we recognize who is who. Self-explanatory. We know who Lomachenko is and we know who Devin Haney was. Even when he had the strap, he wasn't the champion, he was a belt holder. But we knew who the guy. That's why the marketing and the advertising of Lomachenko versus T.O. Undisputed. We know what it was. It was the number 1 versus the number 2. Devin Haney emailed and requested to get a belt back that he never won, and already was ordered for Luke Campbell and Fortuna to fight for it. And the winner was going to be more respected because at least they fight for it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look, it could be irrelevant now because Devin Haney, I'm going to say it like this before I go on, because Devin Haney rewrote the wrong. The wrong that I'm about to say, Devin Haney, as we can all see, rewrote the wrong. And Devin Haney going to be performing December 9th, the Zone pay-per-view. He said, so Boost ain't an email. No, I'm explaining why he's not an email. The email only came about. We never heard that before. We heard Paper Champion before. But we never heard email before. Your boy, Moi, is the one that created the email. The email champion was because Devin Haney, Mauricio Sudamon, stated that Devin Haney sent him an email to request for him to get his belt back. Remember, it's the pandemic, so there's no paperwork like that. Ain't nobody seen each other around that time. Remember? Because he has shoulder surgery is the reason why he got stripped. Let me remind y'all why he was an email champ. And it's not, and Boost N is being elevated. That's not an email champ. Now, if Bud Crawford, because the letter was sent, dropped the franchise button and beat Loma and Cambosa. Yeah, exactly. Charles at the Cheese. He rewrote the wrong. Is irrelevant. But I just want people to clarify, because people's coming on my channel saying that I'm not keeping the same energy, that I should be calling Jaron Boost and his email champ. But the situation was different. This is the situation. He got stripped because he has shoulder surgery. So they put that belt on the line. And the reason why probably he got stripped so early like that, and the WBC really didn't put no emphasis, yeah, we're going to strip you, and then we're going to have Fortuna versus Campbell. It's because in reality, he never really earned this. So it's not, I did you a favor. We elevated you without you winning. We did you a favor so we could just, you know how they say in the Bible, God give it and God takes it away. They had the right to take it away whenever they want it because he really never earned it. You know what I'm saying? So he requested, let's take it back. Let's put the receipts out, because your boy is the master of receipts. Your boy is the master of receipts. Give me just 1 second. Give me uno segundo. I'm the receipt master. I ain't the king of receipts. WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman says that Haney has sent them a letter asking to be reinstated as their 135-pound champion, but they still need to decide on this. Devin Haney was sending letters. Please, Mauricio, please, I want to be champion once more. No, I want to be champion again. Marco con el Cashiape. Gracias, Marco. Thank you, my brother. Marco Luna with the Cash App. 30 pesos. Said for best channel. If you're not here, you're missing out. You're the best channel. If you're not here, you're missing out. Gracias, Marco. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for the Cash App. Thank you for the Cash App. God bless you. God bless you, bro. WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman says that Haney has sent, right? This is what Devin Haney said as well, just so we could clarify what an email champion is. I feel like they should reinstate me. I was stripped because they felt I wouldn't be active to fight my mandatory. Haney pointed out prior to filing on official petition with the WBC, but the two top contenders never fought. And you know what? This right here is going to tell you. Remember I did it live, and when we was talking about. Remember I did a live. Wait, segundo. So city out here is the second, but they must mean the second city. Remember I always said that if Devin Haney wanted something, he's the only one out of his contemporaries that has the power to petition. Why? Because Devin Haney is a licensed promoter in the state of California. If you check the rules out in every belt federation, the only person that could petition is a licensed promoter. Is the reason why y'all saw this, and this is always going to come back around, and this is why people feel like Punch, you've been hard on Devin Haney more than anybody else and stuff like that. No, because I look at him as a fighter and I look at him as a promoter. See, the thing is, you don't look at Devin Haney as a promoter, but he got to look at him as a promoter. Devin Haney got more power than T.O. Devin Haney got more power than Tank. Devin Haney got more power than Ryan. Devin Haney got more power than Shakur, because Devin Haney is a licensed promoter. The reason why Devin Haney could petition, the reason why Devin Haney petitioned a long time ago to be reinstated. The reason why Devin Haney petitioned that remember he was going to be fighting Arnold Barbosa. He petitioned. We hear Devin Haney petition. Remember, he was giving Gary Russell a title shot. He sent the term. He sent the contract to Gary Russell. Because in all actuality, and this is the reason why I did a video a long time ago saying that Devin Haney at the age of 32 could be the most powerful man in the sport of boxing, because he's already a promoter. He's already doing big moves. As we could see, Devin Haney has done big moves. So it's about critiquing him as a fighter. It's one thing about critiquing him as a fighter. Another thing is critiquing him as a promoter. If you wanted Teofimo Lopez, you would have petitioned for it, just like you petitioned to get your belt back. Just like you petitioned that if the WBO is going to be if Teofimo Lopez is going to vacate the WBO title, he petitioned that he will move up and fight Arnold Barbosa. Public records. You know what it is? I just feel like I'm the only one that say thing that says the truth, and I look deep into the truth, that if I'm the one that's saying it and nobody else is saying it, then I'm hating. Oh, you're criticizing. No, I'm just keeping it real. We critique every promoter, right? Do we critique Al Heyman for not making fights happen, right? And he's not even a promoter; he's a manager. But people see that he's a promoter in the closet, right? Do you critique Bob Arum? Do you critique Eddie Hearn as a promoter? Do you critique Oscar De La Hoya as a promoter if we don't get the fight that we want to see? Devin Haney's a promoter, and this is what I was saying since day one when I was critiquing. Remember when I was saying to even Bill Haney, shout out to Bill Haney, I was saying petition, because they have the power to petition. Unlike Teofimo Lopez just can't petition, and Shakur Stevenson just can't petition. He got his Bob Arum or top rank. Even if Shakur Stevenson says, you know what, I want to get this, I want to get that. Bob Arum and the people at top rank got a petition. He can't petition because he's not a promoter. He's not a licensed promoter. That fight should be undisputed, though, Punch. I told you months ago, Tio would beat Taylor, Matias, Dev will beat Regis. Whoever holds Rolly's title will get them for undisputed. I want to see Haney and Tio. I think, and I said it. I've been saying Tio Ryan for the Super Bowl. I would love to see that fight. Tio versus Tang, yeah, Super Bowl. You know what? I'd love to see that fight. But the biggest legacy fight, the most proven, the guys that really won it, the guys that's really won legacy reign and supreme. I have to slow down on that Tio and Ryan, Tio and Tank. It got to be Tio Haney, because at least these two guys has proven to us that they're about legacy. They've proven to us they wanted to dare to be great when even the business is telling them no, not right now. Bob Arum told Teofimo Lopez to wait on it, wait till this pandemic passes, and then we get the Lomachenko fight. Tio said no. Tio didn't have to fight Josh Taylor. Remember Arnold Barbosa and Jose Ramirez on the table. He went with the guy that beat Jose Ramirez and the guy, and he went for the top dog. That was on the table. He wanted. As a matter of fact, David McWaters sent the contract to Josh Taylor's team. Sink or swim ship. If Teofimo Lopez would have lost that fight, they would have dropped him. Top Rank would have dropped him. Teofimo Lopez leading up to that fight wasn't even getting his minimums. That's there that you was daring when they telling you like you don't have to. Let me get Josh Taylor, right? Devin Haney, he's not fighting Shakur, but you know what? He's fighting Regis Prograis, moving up. If everybody that moves up, we say is daring to be great, you got to tell Devin Haney is daring to be great. All I'm saying is when I'm talking about the email was going back and defining and clarifying why he had the email tag. The email tag, it wasn't just because he got elevated and Lomachenko got elevated. No, I was mad that they both of these guys got elevated the way they were. I was mad at the WBC. But Devin Haney was so hell-bent in getting this the title when you never earned it, when we all know that Lomachenko is really the guy, and they already ordered a Luke Campbell and Fortuna to fight for the title. You understand what I'm trying to say? Devin Haney didn't fight for the title. Man, if it was Devin Haney versus Fortuna for the title, I'm all good for it. But at least if you're gonna claim something, at least fight for it. And at least Fortuna and Luke Campbell was gonna fight for the title, while Devin Haney is asking for a title back that he never fought and earned. At least these guys are willing to fight for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was Queso. It was horrible. The WBC affected legacies right there, man. It affected legacies. I think it affected more, to be honest, Tio's legacy more than anything. But at the end of the day, your team subjected to that. The network subjected to that. Your promoter subjected to that. And then when you're fighting Josh Taylor, they called him the former unified champion. They didn't even call him the former undisputed, and they was pumping that. They changed the whole narrative on him. Sad, but it is what it is. It's the business of boxing. The business of boxing. So then when Devin Haney, the reason I'm just right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just clarifying the email champion. Devin Haney already rewrote the wrong. The WBC wrong. He was the undisputed at lightweight. He fought Loma when he didn't have to fight Loma. He didn't have to fight Loma. He fought Loma. He don't have to fight Regis Prograis. He's not mandated to go to the 140 and fight Regis Prograis. As a matter of fact, Devin Haney could just drop the belts and go to the 140, line himself for a nice tune-up, and fill himself into the 140-pound division, and he's fighting Regis Prograis. So Devin Haney is there to be great. Devin Haney wants the legacy. That's just facts. That's just facts. I'm rocking with that. Tio versus Haney, that's the fight. I got Haney stopping Regis. I don't know about stopping, yo. Regis is tough, man. Regis is tough. I could see Devin Haney outboxing. As a matter of fact, I'm slightly picking Devin Haney to win 115, 113. I could see this fight like the Jojo Diaz and Devin Haney, but a little bit. Uh, I think Devin Haney will go through. He's gonna go through. How you say it? I think it's gonna be a little tougher, but I think he's gonna weather the storm. And he's actually, I feel like Devin Haney, you know, is really going to feel better. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's been in that way for a long time. He's been that way ever since he was a teen, 14 years old, 15 years old. He's been in the lightweight, and finally, look how Shakur's performing. Look how Tio will perform with Josh Taylor. Look the strong, you know what I'm saying? Josh Taylor can back him up. He's he's a solid 140. Devin Haney may be a solid 140. And maybe that power that we've been waiting for from Devin Haney is going to come through fruition. Because we all know, look how he looked at, look at his face when he fought George Camboso. Look at, you know what I'm saying? We already knew that he had outgrown that weight. So now we're gonna see. And look at Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is implementing power. Where he's moving up, right? Started at featherweight, moved to super featherweight, and now at lightweight. And the more that he's filling into his man strength, he's implementing that power. So probably we're gonna see some power from Devin Haney that we haven't seen in the past. But yeah, but to finish it off with this email, to clarify the email, because I see people, I see it, my notification is ringing. I see the comments. Let me read a couple of comments so people can understand why I'm saying what I'm saying and clarifying what an email champion, why he was labeled as an email champion. Oh, let me see what this guy says. He said, I disagree with you, Punch. You moving the goalposts. I'm not moving the goalposts. How am I moving the goal? I have to disagree. The Loma fight did get Haney's profile up. If you will, despite the decision, he is up because of that fight. I don't know who you're disagreeing with, Daniel. I feel like he did a wonderful job in even suggesting to fight Lomachenko, because he didn't have to fight Lomachenko. That's what I mean. I'm talking about the morals. I'm not talking about like the business decisions and stuff like that. What I'm saying is that Devin Haney is taking that type of risk. He's taking that type of risk, meaning, remember, that was his last fight with Top Rank. Sometimes we look at the politics and the corruption of the sport of boxing and be like, you know what, shit, Devin Haney could get robbed because after this fight, he don't got a promoter. They still got Lomachenko. They want to get those belts on their side. They want to keep those belts on ESPN and Top Rank. He took a risk there, man. He took a risk right there. And he didn't have to take that risk. That's what I'm saying. He didn't have to take that risk. Because to be honest, he had nothing to prove to Loma because he was already undisputed. But at least he defended versus against who? Loma. Gotta give him a lot of credit for that. But to clarify the email, they even lied. And this is the part that a lot of people don't understand. He got put in champion in recess. He got stripped because of the shoulder surgery. The reason why they need to reinstate Devin Haney was two reasons. To reinstate Devin Haney, he had to show that he's healed from his shoulder. And he needed to apologize. Apologize for what? Did y'all forget? Before getting the belt what he needed to do? What the Mauricio Sulaimon and the WBC made him to do? Made him to apologize for his comments on Lomachenko, saying that no white boy could ever beat me. Remember, he had to apologize for those comments? And then they gave him the belt. They made him apologize for those comments, in which he truly didn't want to apologize, but they made him apologize before giving him the belt that he requested. Also, where I say that he lied was that the shoulder was not the only issue that Devin Haney had. Devin Haney had a broken hand. He didn't notify the WBC with his broken hand, because if he would have notified the WBC with his broken hand, they would have kept him. They would have kept him stripped. So the doctor, hey, If y'all don't want to believe me, here it is. I can tell you, I'm the master of receipts. I'm not going that. All I'm doing is clarifying my statement of the email champ. The email champ is not the same. The Devin Haney label that's email champ is not the same as Boots Ennis. Boots Ennis is not an email champ. All right. That's what I'm clarifying. Because people, and I'm gonna keep on saying it because I don't know who's walking in and out. Because I don't know. People are hitting me up saying I gotta keep it the same energy. If I call Devin Haney the email champ, I gotta call Boost email champ. And I'm saying both situations was different. Bud Crawford does not want to fight his mandatory, and maybe Bud Crawford is going to the 154. And if he leaves the division, then that's a traditional elevation of the interim. If Bud Crawford stays in 147, he's going to look like a paper champ. Or but you don't keep it the same consistent with Jamar Charlo when he got elevated. I'm going to say it again. With Jamar Charlo, Canelo Alvarez got elevated to franchise, but Canelo Alvarez never fought in the middleweight division ever again. So it's still a traditional elevation of the interim because you only get elevated if the fighter moves up or the fighter retires. Canelo Alvarez moved up, never came back to the middleweight division ever again. And give me 1 second. Oh, wow. Cool. Cool. Anyone but they're calling it Boots could be an active of a problem with boxing and its ranking. Are we the only sport with digital champions and paper champions? Yes. Yes. That's why people don't even understand. They don't look. Let's be real. A lot of people don't understand the art of fighting. They don't understand the sweet science, and they don't even understand the business of boxing. They don't understand all these belts, all these champions. Every time they turn on the TV and the fighter is fighting, is all these champions. Then there's all these belts. The NAIA, the International, the Caribbean WBO champion of the world. You know what I'm saying? That's everybody is a goddamn champion. Goddamn, who's a loser? Who's the challenger around here? You know. Even they give you a medal. You got the silver belt, you got the bronze belt, you got the made up WBC belts. They make they make a bunch of good looking belts and stuff like that. You got the world champion, the interim champion, the regular champion, the gold champion, the international champion, the Caribbean champion, the hood champion, the ghetto champion, the Harlem, the ghetto champion. You got the midget champion, you got the training champion, you got the girl champion, you got right? You got the Commonwealth. You got the Commonwealth champion. You got the communist champion. You got WBC champion that is Russian but can't fight for the damn belt. You got the Asia Continental champion. Asian champions. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna call myself a champion. Yo, punch. Yo, I heard you be boxing and stuff like that. Yeah. You know, you think I'm boxing China? Yeah, I'm China. What champion you are? Oh, you don't know who I'm championing? No, my channel is my belt is the biracial championship belt. I ain't never heard that shit. You biracial? I'm saying, yeah. You know, the biracial championship belt. You know what I'm saying? You can only gain it is like when I fight another biracial fighter. And with you know how I'm saying the world we all mixing each other and stuff like that. So they needed to implement the biracial champion and stuff like that. And I'm the biracial champion. If you hate leather, how about you keep that and give? Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this: if you don't got a champion with all these belts, then you no. Let's be real. Let's be real. Well, all these belts given out. He said Joshua got the Gleazy belt. Jose Vargas got the rainbow, but the pride belt. They're not. The pride belt was even. They give it to them. He remember the pride. The pride belt. They got a pride belt. They got every belt. If you don't got a belt in boxing, then you really like a loser. Because all the belts that they give, everybody got a belt. If you don't got a belt in boxing, you a loser. You trash. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. Anyway, man. Let me see, man. How many likes, man? How many likes we got today, man? You guys are slack. We got 50. We got 31 looking on, man. You guys be hey yo, for the people out there, man, you guys be man, y'all be embarrassing me with the numbers for real, bruh. 31, 31, 28. Wow. Well, all the work that I've put in this boxing shit, bro. Wow. Qué respeto me dan la gente in this community. Wow. It's hard to keep I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. It's hard to keep my diablo. Así es que yo soy un bon en este community. Diablo, mi gente. 27 gente. Wow. Vamos a seguir. Eso no me da ánimo a mí, pero vamos a seguir. Pero muy bien. Pues, you remember we were talking about. So I was talking about Devin Haney. To get the belt back, he needed to show that he's physically healthy. In all reality, he didn't show they had a broken hand. Right? So for the thing, and that's why the email stood on him around that time, because he was desperate for that title. He was willing to risk it. He was willing to fight. He was willing to lie to just keep that title he didn't earn. And I'm like, damn, why you pervert? Damn. So, and I did a video and I said Devin Haney would inevitably become a champion. He don't even have to beg for it. And it's irrelevant now because all that shit that he had to do. Hey, sometimes a lie is a good lie. All that stuff that he needed to do, he stood in position and got what he got. So in the end of the day, even if he begged for the belt, even he took them hits as an email champion, look at him now. He rewrote the wrong and everything is irrelevant. But there's the time when he had a broken hand and the WBC didn't know. Listen, I got the receipts. Your boy, and look at the exclusives.
You see what that is? Coach Anthony.
Yes, sir.
You see what that is? Surgery. That's his right arm. That's his right hand. That's his hand. So
how's his hand doing now?
His hand is doing good.
Okay.
You feel me? So he broke his hand. He broke his hand before the shit, but he also had fucked his shoulder up. So we never wanted to come back because they acted hella funny when we told them we fucked up our shoulder. So then they acted like they wanted to strip him and acted like everybody wanted to fight. And then Devin wouldn't be ready and all this shit. And we had dad and I'm rushing him or Devin is rushing. We didn't say shit. He broke his hand and he beat that motherfucker with one hand, dog.
They didn't have they couldn't tell the WBC because they would have kept them stripped. So that's what I'm saying. The Devin Haney, I mean, you could look at it from damn, he's desperate to keep that belt. But to be honest, he did all of that. He risked it to keep the belt, to stay in position, because if we never would have kept that belt, he never would have been in position to get that Kambosos fight. Kambosos was never going to fight him. So everything played out. Devin Haney always been in the right place at the right time. And if you did, we couldn't understand. I couldn't understand. I was saying, yo, drop the belt, because I was looking for his morals. But you know what? But then I was defeating myself. I was debunking myself because I was the same person that be like, there's no morals in boxing. You gotta get where you can fit in, right? And that's why Bill Haney is one of the smartest mother effers in this boxing industry. He's one of the smartest mother effers in this boxing industry. You said Ocean State. Can he say? Give me 1 second. And shout out to the people that tuned into the interview that we had with me and Mill City had with Subriel Matias yesterday. Smash the like. This Andrade fight can't come soon enough. Hey yo, Queso. Who you got? Who you got, Queso? Who you got, Queso? Huh? Who you got? And where you putting your money? Your money at? Andrade the upset. Benavidez the winner. Who you got? We going to Usher the show on the 25th. Going to the Usher show on the 25th. You going to the Usher show? That's gonna be in the MGM Grand, right? I think so. Doesn't he got a residency in the MGM? I don't know. I really don't know. Let's go, Queso. Who you got? Demetrius Bubu Andrade. Sorry, Punch, but I got David Benavidez. Hey, yo, he's the favorite. MGM, all right. Shout out to the MGM. I like the MGM Grand. Hey, David Benavidez is the favorite, right? I'm going with my guy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he got the skills to pay the bills. I think he got the intangibles to neutralize David Benavidez, and I think he can find the holes in David Benavidez that other people might not have the skills to find. So I don't know. That's a good card. Hey, yo, and it's a good card, yo. Matias, Sergey Lipinets versus Michel Rivera. Sergey Lipinets versus Michel Rivera too. I think that's the card as well. Yeah, it's in Vegas, man. Charles, I got David Benavidez too, bro. Hey, it's a good fight, man. It's a good fight, y'all. It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight. But yeah, I got the Demetrius Bubu Andrade. And I'm gonna be honest. That's why I don't want people to be like, yo, bet on it. I'm rooting for and I'm going for. I'm rooting for and I'm going for. I've been a Demetrius Bubu Andrade fan since he was in the amateurs. So this is like, even if I didn't have a channel or nothing like that, I'd be going for Bubu. Even if I feel like maybe he David will probably be too much or whatever. If I thought that, but I don't even think that David. I think David Benavidez is good, but I also see some openings in David Benavidez. And I see that Demetrius Andrade got the skills to pay the bills. I think that Demetrius Andrade could do it. He's up for this fight. Man, he's been in shape for this fight for a long time. Boxing Affair says I'm 18. He's been in shape for this fight. He's been in the gym. You ain't never seen Demetrius Andrade out of shape. You ain't never seen Demetrius Andrade out of shape. You know what it is? Matchmakers been waiting for Demetrius Andrade to be out of shape. They've been waiting for it. They like, yo, let's just fight this guy now because it seems like this guy ain't gonna get out of shape. He's always in shape. He's always staying ready. He's always ready. And this time, he's ready. He's more ready than ever, bro. He's more ready than ever, bro. I'm telling y'all, man. Okay. All right. We're going to have a special guest. We're going to have a special guest, folks. We might have a special guest, folks. We might have a special guest, folks. Talking about the boogeyman. We might have a special guest. Talking about the monster versus the boogeyman. We might have a special guest. Nancy Santiago. What's good, Nancy? What's good, Nancy? What's good? What's good? But let's keep on talking about it before the special guests appear. El Punch. What's good, Guts? What's good? I seen Benavidez in camp with Fight Hub, and he looks heavy, frustrated because his brother is training with him. Do you think that his brother is a good sparring partner for to mimic the Mises Boo Andrade? Things gonna be hard. Epoxy Magic in the building. What's good? Con los 5 pesos. Say, yo, I have David winning, but I ain't gonna be shocked if Boo Boo outclasses him. Boo Boo is world classy. Clásico. You know what? That and you know, at least I like takes like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I don't like the takes like, hey, yo, David Benavidez gonna whoop his ass and the music ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's not. That's it's like that. You know what I'm saying? You got David Benavidez, but you won't be shocked. I won't be shocked. I won't be shocked. Either or, I probably won't be shocked. Either way it goes, I won't be shocked because these two fighters are high class. David Benavidez, this is really his division. He's comfortable in this division. There's going to be questions whether if David Benavidez is going to maybe is he draining himself? Is he draining himself? Maybe this is the reason why he couldn't knock out Caleb Plant. His power, he doesn't have the type of power resistance. He does have the stamina. He does have the punching output. But let's be real, let's be honest. Let's be real. Good looking out, man. I appreciate the $5, my brother. Let's be real, let's be honest. Was y'all surprised that David Benavidez didn't stop Caleb Plant? Was y'all surprised that David Benavidez didn't stop or TKO or knock out Caleb Plant? Because remember that everybody was calling him the monster, even though that Mike Tyson called him the monster because he just forgot his name. Let's be real, let's be honest. Right? Called him the monster. He was the monster. And every time that we're going to gauge Canelo Alvarez, we're thinking about David Benavidez as well, right? Let's be real, let's be honest. So the reason why now people wasn't really looking at him as the monsters because he didn't stop Caleb Plant, which Canelo Alvarez, the 4-division world champion, super middleweight, undisputed, King Nelo, aka Cartelo, aka Cash Nelo, aka Payday, aka get the fuck out of here, man. He said that ref wasn't a bag punch. Oh, see, I think the ref was saving Caleb Plant. But why would the ref save Caleb Plant? If the big money is always Canelo, why would he save him? I don't know. I think y'all looking too much into it. I think he couldn't get him. Just like Canelo Alvarez couldn't get Jamel Charlo. You know what I'm saying? He just couldn't stop him. He couldn't find a way to stop him. I don't know that. I'm surprised he didn't drop him at least. And he didn't drop him. He had all the chances. He connected on some punches. Let's not act like he ain't connect some power shots on Caleb Plant either. Trying to find an excuse. Y'all trying to find an excuse why he ain't drop up. Y'all trying to find an excuse why he ain't drop no Caleb Plant, El Gringuito. Epoxy Magic. Con los 5 pesos, mi gente. Say, you know what, y'all? I have Boo Boo winning. Oh, and maybe David going down. That's what I'm talking about. Tell him, Epoxy Magic. Tell him, Magic. Tell him, Magic. Tell your magic to the people. Show that magic wand. You know what y'all had. Yeah, I have Boo Boo winning, and maybe David going down. David overreach against Plant. Don't reach against Boo Boo. Tell him. Tell him. Tell him, Magic. Tell him, Magic. Good looking now. Yeah, you heard him. Bro, he had Plant looking like bruised tomatoes out there, and he should have taken him out. If he had him, Queso, if he had him all bruised up, then why one of them bruised shots didn't drop? Maybe David Benavidez has overstayed his welcome. Let's not forget that the WBC, when they stripped him, they put him as the number 1 contender in the light heavyweight. Remember, he could have fought Arturo Beterbiev, and his team was scary. They were scary for him. They stripped him because he couldn't make the weight, and they put him and said, you know what? Since you never lost, we just think that you're just too big, and we know that David Benavidez is naturally big. Pause. You got a shot at Arturo Beterbiev. They look at Arturo Beterbiev, the Terminator, the Russian, the Drago of the sport of boxing. I must break you. Samson wrote a letter to the WBC. No. Samson wrote, Samson got so scared, he wrote a letter to the WBC. Once they said, all right, you got Stripped, but you know what? You can fight October Turby if you're mandated to fight October Turby. David Benavidez team was like, no, we're going back down. We're going to make the weight, please. We are going to make the weight. He got scared. Mira Samson. Let me read it to you. This was Samson. He wrote a letter. He said, I'm writing regarding my fighter, now former two-time WBC super middleweight champion of the world. This is Samson, the way he talked. La Bandera Roja de Benavidez from Phoenix, Arizona. First, let me say that while Team Benavidez appreciate your generous decision to instill David as the #1 light heavyweight in the latest ranking, I'm writing to inform you that David wishes to continue his career as super middleweight. Therefore, we request that David be returned to the 168 ratings in position that will make him eligible to fight an eliminator fight with the goal of regaining his title belt he wears with a great pride. So peep this. Benavidez' team not to fight October 30th, rather not get a title shot at light heavyweight. At least Canelo Alvarez had the balls of particular 42 to move up. These guys said, no, we move back down. Let me continue reading. As a team, with the apologies for David missing weight in his last fight, a dominant 10th round stoppage of Colombian Romero Alexis Aguero, please note that David has never before missed weight in his professional career. And as long-time promoter, I have seen David come into fight with roughly 3 pounds over the limit many times by the weigh-in. He has used running as in treadmill, swimming in the pool, and a little bit of sauna to easily lose the last 3 pounds. However, as you know, in the pandemic-affected bubble in Connecticut, there was only one treadmill in a small room where the temperature wasn't controllable, and he was only allowed to use it 1 hour per day. While in excusable to not make a weight, please take into consideration that the usual fight week condition made the situation more difficult and than usual. David was also originally scheduled to fight in April and then forced to meet for a new date and contribute to a train in a limited condition available during the pandemic. On behalf of Team David Benavidez, I humbly request to be part of a super middleweight and have the opportunity to fight an elimination bout to recover the belt that David fought so hard to win. The 23-year warrior is proud to wear the iconic ring championship belt, and as if his life goal is to represent the prestige WBC. Please feel free to contact me with a future question you may have. Sincerely, Samson Likovic. So for the people that like to critique Canelo Alvarez, are scared to fight David Benavidez, at least Canelo Alvarez went up to the light heavyweight and not fight, you know what I'm saying, tune-ups, 15 ranked fighters. He fought champions. He fought Kovalev and he fought Bivol. And Turby and Benavidez, if he's so much as a monster, he would have fought. He would have moved up. And maybe he would have became a champion. And maybe we would have seen the Undisputed already, because then it would have been a Russian. Ooh. So for the people that be like, hey, yo, man, the WBC, man, you know what I'm saying? We got to see the light heavyweight championship of the world because of Russia. Well, it could have been the Mexican. It could have been David Benavidez. But they didn't feel like David Benavidez wanted to take that risk. They was pampering David Benavidez, huh? And now maybe November 25th, that's going to bite him in the ass. Yeah. David, the Mises Bubo Andrade is going to throw the monkey wrench, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to throw the monkey wrench. He's going to throw the monkey wrench. Let me see this. Bivol beat any fighter from the lower weights. Your favorite fighter will also lose to Bivol. Is it accent for me? I got bullied for saying that Bivol was a problem for Canelo. It was a problem. It was. Epoxy Magic with a $2 super chat said, it is too crazy to say David is just the Margarita 2.0. Maybe. I mean, maybe. Look, he still hasn't done anything extravagances, right? He still haven't done anything that has. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Has David Benavidez done something that makes him the monster? Now we all know that Inoue is a monster in his respective division. He's the full division world champion, going to be undisputed in a 2 division undisputed in 12-month span. Knocking out Stephen Fulton, the undefeated, and moving up to knock out Stephen Fulton. That's a monster. That's a monster. He's a proven monster. I'm going to tell you like this. If David Benavidez stops Demetrius Boob Andrade, he's a monster. Because to be honest, I just don't feel... I don't see nobody outboxing Demetrius Andrade. I don't see nobody outboxing him. I never saw it. I always felt that Demetrius Andrade had the best skill set at 160. Skill set. I always said that I feel like Canelo Alvarez and Demetrius Andrade was the ultimate fight at 160. Skill set. It's what you got in the bag. It's what you got in the bag. He got a heavy bag. He got a heavy bag. It's just his style. He fights aggressively. Yeah, and I think that he caters to the fight fans. David Benavidez caters to the fight fans. You know. Plan was coming off a KO loss. Oh, that's in Darren on the fall. He beat him in the 5 first round. 18 in the win. Let's go boxing affair. It's true. It's true. He did came from a good win though. He did came from a good win because to be honest, even when Kalen Plant knocking out Darrell, I wasn't expecting that he was gonna knock him out. I was not expecting that. I was expecting that Kalen Plant could beat him, outbox him, but I wasn't. I didn't plan for Kalen Plant to lay out Darrell like that. That's what I'm saying. You never know what you're going to see in boxing. We never know what we're going to see in boxing. You know what I'm saying? You think this one is going to be this one. You know, I didn't think that Tyson Fury was going to look like this fighting Francis Ngannou.
Mira esta ballena. Hey, Free Willy. Hey, Tyson Fury. Coño, mira, Tyson Fury. Mira, Free Willy. Mira, check it out. Mira. Wow, baby. Wow, baby. Wow, baby. Mira. Free Willy. Ballena. Tyson Fury. Coño.
That's the Tyson Fury that showed up to fight Francis Ngannou. Will the real Tyson Fury stand up? Will the real Tyson Fury stand? That was the Tyson Fury that was out there in Saudi Arabia. Huh? The real Tyson Fury was not in Saudi Arabia. That was the Tyson Fury that was in Saudi Arabia. Man, I was thinking about that yesterday. I'm like, man, damn. I'm still like mind boggled, bro. I'm still mind boggled that Tyson Fury performed like that versus a novice. But you know what I was thinking about yesterday too? I think I went all out criticizing Tyson Fury. Man, you made the heavyweight division look soft. You made the heavyweight division look trash. This is the worst era ever. How dare you lose like that? You a loser. You lost like that. You lost like that. You lost like that. Then I started thinking yesterday. All right, critique Tyson Fury. Hold him accountable for his performance. But that performance, Francis Ngannou just did not expose Tyson Fury. He exposed all Tyson Fury's opponent because he performed better than Wilder. He performed better than even Klitschko. He performed better than Dillian White. He performed better than Chisora. He performed better than Wallin. He performed better than Schwartz. So if even the heavyweights that was trying to trash him, like, oh, ha, man, he looked bad. No, Francis Ngannou made y'all look bad that y'all couldn't even do half of what he did versus Tyson Fury. Yes, he exposed Tyson Fury, but he exposed his opponents even more because y'all couldn't even do half of what Ngannou did. Usted le gusta el bailito? And they said he trained 12 weeks. He said too, no excuses. And he have no excuses. He never even said that I took him lightly, nothing like that. I don't even know why a lot of people came for excuses. I think, like I said, throughout last week, I feel like the boxing people took a loss and they were sore losers. The boxing community was sore losers because this is the first time, the boxing community always talking shit about how we get more money than the UFC and stuff like that. We had our Chihuahua beating all the UFC fighters and Jake Paul. He's like a little Chihuahua. He's the one that beats up everybody, all the MMA that want to come to boxing. But this time right here, UFC won big. They won big. This guy wanted to come out to Pretty Woman walking down the street. That's why I said this.
Mira esta ballena. Hey, Free Willy. Hey, Tyson Fury. Coño, mira, Tyson Fury. Mira, Free Willy. Mira, check it out. Mira. Wow, baby. Wow, baby. Wow, baby. Mira. Free Willy. Ballena. Tyson Fury. Coño.
Tigre no tiene papá. Esos tigres no tiene papá. You think that guy has a father? What's good, Double X? What's good? He says, yo, let's be real. Like, okay, rock how you want to rock and ponte bicho la boca, todo lo que tú quieras, ¿verdad? Pero a guy like that don't have a daddy, bro. You ain't had no father in the house. See, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk life right quick. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about life right quick. Mira, hay pato in the world. Hay mucho pato, you know what I'm saying? Y después hay, tú sabes, los otros patos que creen que son mujeres. Eso, I know those types, they don't have no father in the home. Ellos no tienen papá. They can't have any father in the home. Si tú tienes un hijo y estás haciendo eso, ¿qué tú le haces a tu hijo? Mira, coño, mira, ¡ping! Con una botella, mira, quítate esos teleros. ¿Qué tú vas a hacer con los panties de tu mamá? What you do with your mother's panties, Take them shits off. Embarrassing me out here. You're supposed to be the a prince or the king. You're supposed to be my legacy. And look at you looking like that. Y'all feel sorry for those fathers, man. I feel sorry, man. Well, you do got fathers like Dwayne Wade, but I'm just saying, man. God, please don't do that to me. Sons, my sons, don't disrespect me like that. But this is my life. This is my life, Daddy. Yo, man. How do you create that? How do you create that? No. And his mothers too. Yo, mother, y'all gotta stop this. See, because y'all mothers, come on, yo. Get a male babysitter. Get only yo, Jay, con los 5 pesos. Jake, look at that, man. Jay, the man, 89 said, yo, bro, Bud will watch Canelo, Benavidez, Plant, Andrade, Jamal, Charlo, and Morrell. Bud is that guy. Stop the hate. Mira este tigre. Mira la droga que está usando. La droga que está usando Jay. But thank you for the $5 para que tú no uses ese $5 and keep on buying the crack that you be buying with that statement that you just made. Dije, bro, Bud beats Canelo and David Benavidez. Tú estás loco, mi hermano. ¿Qué crack que tú estás usando, señor? Jamal, Charlo, Morrell. Come on, man. Mira. Take those $5 and go to the corner and buy yourself a cracker, man. No me lo dé a mí. Hey, yo. What's wrong with y'all in this community, man? Am I in Bellevue Hospital or something? Am I in Lexington Avenue and 125th between 175th and 176? Come on, bruh. Why are y'all like this, man? Epoxy Magic and a 5 pesos. Good look at that. Say, yo, use this for Jay's mental health fund. He said, yo, he can't. Why are y'all like this, man? He's that guy. Bud is God. Ay, Dios mío, mira. Wow, man. Damn it, you really gonna say that in the sense that Bud is God? Remember I did that video? I told y'all how people feel about Bud. Bud es papa Dios para la gente. Para la gente, I told y'all that he was walking on water. I told y'all that people feel like this man was walking on water. Diablo, mi gente. Coño, mira, Dios, Señor, gracias te damos por este día. Please, cuida a Jay, you know, please that he has you in his heart, or you know what I'm saying, he has his heart open for you to enter his heart, and it could blossom, and he could just, you know, get out that wilderness, so he could see paradise. Hey, yo, Jay, if I see you in the New York City subway,
You know me? Oh!
¿qué tú estás diciendo de que the Bud beat everybody else? Una galleta que te tienen que dar a ti en el New York City subway. Es una cosa así, que una estupidez. ¿Ah? If anybody see Jay right now in the New York City subway, he says that shit in the subway. Hey, yo, you know shit. You know, Bud. I think Bud, you a boxing guy. I think Bud. I think he beat Canelo. I think he beat Canelo, Dave, Benavidez, Morel, Andrade, and Charlo. Both of them Charlos and Plant too. You beat them all up. I see you with a boxing shirt and shit like that. You know boxing. Now some people you want to talk sport, they think that they're the encyclopedia of sport. You know boxing? You know boxing like I know boxing. You know boxing? Let me ask you, you know who Archie Moore is? You know who Sandy Sandler is? You don't know who they are. You seen that boy Terence Crawford? The dude that's blacker than black? You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker shit like that. He beat everybody. I ain't talking about me. He beat everybody. Yeah. He beat that like Canelo, that pale skinned Mexican that I be praising and shit. He beat him. And the other white boy and shit like that. And the beach Andre, that kid from Providence and shit like that. He beat them all up. You see he's skilled? He see skills. Motherfuckers good. Crackers out here. CCI in the building. What's good, man? He said nobody. He said nobody at 168 beats Bud. Stylistically, Bud destroys Canelo, Benavidez, Plant, Morel, Andrade, and the Charlo sisters. They all one-dimensional fighters and easy work for an elite southpaw like Bud. Dio la droga que está usando la gente. Fentanyl, heroin, cracker que se ponen en one needle and they burn it up y se lo echan por la nalga de ellos. En el bicho se lo echan ellos. Diablo, man. ¿Qué está pasando? ¿Qué está pasando, man? You's a liar! Church. We need to take him to Geno Jennings. We need to take my brother Jay, the man, to Geno Jennings. Danny said he trolling. But what else we got? We got that fight. Subriel Matias. Danny, can I put the video up? Let me see if I can put the video up. Subriel Matias yesterday. If y'all ain't catch the clip, hold on. Let me see if I can load this up for y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I can load this one up for y'all. Hold on. Let me load this up for y'all. Do y'all see how Subriel Matias went in on pause on Gary Antoine Russell? Give me a second. Let me see if I can load this up for y'all. Dime. Orgullo de Martinillo. Puñeta. Hold on.
¿Viste otra vez? Dile que no sea tan charlatán, que si tuvieras la cara de lambón que él puso para saludarme, cuando peleamos, yo peleé con Yukenbayev y él peleó con un compañero mío. Él me encontró en el elevador y tienes que ver la cara de pena que puso. Que hasta casi le doy un beso, le pido un abrazo al lambonazo ese.
Let me put it again so you can see the let me put it again. Let me put it again. Hold on, give me a second. Subriel Matias went ham on Gary Antoine Russell. Con him charlatán, lambón.
¿Viste otra vez? Dile que no sea tan charlatán, que si tuvieras la cara de lambón que él puso para saludarme, cuando peleamos, yo peleé con Yukenbayev y él peleó con un compañero mío. Él me encontró en el elevador y tienes que ver la cara de pena que puso. Que hasta casi le doy un beso, le pido un abrazo al lambonazo ese.
Hey, yo, it's funny. You know what it is? Because I'm trying to picture that shit. Because I'm trying to picture, because he saying it mad serious too. Yo, because shout out to Mill City. Shout out to Mill City. We did a collab interview with Subriel Matias, right? And he was like, yo, first he was good looking out, CCI, con los 2 pesos de plátano, dímelo, mi hermano, el lambón, el tipo is not real. So he was trying to say, like, yo, why when the other 140-pound champions never want to mention my name? Why the other 140-pound champion never want to mention my name? You know what I'm saying? And he said, yo, this guy acted like he don't know who he was in the interview that he had with the recent interview that he had. That Gary Antoine Russell didn't acted like he didn't know who he was. But then he said he does know who I am because he greeted me. He gave me a hug and he tried to shake my hand. He was kissing my ass when he seen him. So basically throughout the interview, you know what I'm saying, that he feels like, yo, I don't want you to kiss my ass, man. I want you to fight me. Like, stop kissing my ass when you see me and things like that. See, Mill City family here. Let's go. Shout out to Mill. That was a funny part of the interview and stuff like that. But it's true, man. A lot of people ain't calling out no Matias, man. A lot of people ain't calling out. I feel like if Haney fights Teofimo Lopez, the winner should fight Subriel Matias. And he's gonna be fighting November. So I'm gonna have I was thinking about having him on the channel, but I'm like, you know, I'm probably gonna go to the fight and stuff like that and have the interview over there, you know, face to face. Because I want to hype it up. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna change the channel to Punch Drunk Boxing promotion. Because I feel like, you know, it's good that I talk boxing and I break boxing down. But to be honest, I like hyping shit up. I like hyping fighters. That's why I want to preserve the sport of boxing, preserve the modern day wars, modern day gladiators. I just want to hype it up. Because when you hype things up, you don't really critique it. You just want to hype it up. You want to leave all the negative to the negative people and stuff like that. And I'm thinking about it, which I think. Because I feel good when I hype things up. I feel good when I'm hyping the Mizo Andrade, David Benavidez, when I hype Canelo Alvarez versus Jamel Charlo, when I hype T.O. versus Loma, T.O. versus Taylor, when I hype, I feel good. You know what I'm saying? When I was hyping Javante Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, it feels good. It feels good because it feels like you're contributing. Like you hyping Benavidez and Andrade. Yeah. Why not? That's a big fight. I mean, like a lot of people always Punch Drunk Promotion. Tell them PDP. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change the name, man. And then probably talk about basketball. And we're gonna be talking about it. Yeah, man. Because look, I don't know, man. I don't know. You let me know, guys. Yeah, because y'all support me. But yeah, let's be real. Let's be real. I go live. I only got 44 people. It seems like there's the growth is plateaued. I feel like the channel is plateauing. I don't know. Maybe I'm being hard on myself, but I feel like the channel has plateaued. I feel like people ain't respecting my work like that. And I feel like, I got a lot to give in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? I love that people support. I've gotten 3 fighters signed just based off this channel. 3 fighters signed. I feel like I need to expand now. I feel like this plateau. I don't think that people in this community really support the channel the way that I feel I put in the work in. You know what I'm saying? The interviews, the exclusive, having Oscar De La Hoya the other day, it made me feel like, damn, I had Oscar De La Hoya. Damn, man, that for me, that was like the peak. The peak. That's like that's like having a one-on-one with Mike Tyson, one-on-one with Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., one-on-one with Floyd Mayweather, bro. Like, it ain't easy, bro. I just feel like, this community likes more drama, likes more. They like boxing content creators to go after boxing content creators. I don't know. I feel like I don't fit. I'm not fitting in this community. Y'all let me know. I want you to keep it real with me. Can I keep it real with y'all? I want you to keep it real with me. Y'all know that this channel, we shouldn't have no 45 people looking on. We know that. We too good over here in Punch Drunk Boxing. We work too hard for this. The portfolio speak for itself. He said, we'll come through, my brother. I don't know, man. I'm pessimistic about it. I'm being real about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. I'm pessimistic about it. You know what I'm saying? I think that, people rather just, they're not in tune, or they don't want to be in tune. When there's no growth, then it's like you're stuck. I don't want to feel like I'm stuck. I want to feel like I have more. How's your Knicks doing? I want to talk about the Knicks. I was thinking about that, man. I was thinking about doing the Knicks channel. Or just keep it Punch Drunk, but keep it like Punch Drunk Promotion or Punch Drunk Sports or something like that. I'm sorry to hear that, man, but thank you for being real. Nah, you know what it is? I'm not going to be like the mother channel. The mother channels will... Look, there's a lot of channels out there that they feel like people don't support them. And they're not going to say it because they don't want to let other people know that they feel frustrated about where they at with their channel. From what I put into the channel and what I created and what's my portfolio on the exclusiveness and fights and all the stuff that I've done, 38 people looking on. You think I deserve that? You know what I'm saying? I feel like then it's not something not working. And I get that a lot, Philip. I always get that a lot. Yo, you should be having like a million. Yo, you should be having all this. I'm like, I mean, like, look, if I bring out Oscar De La Hoya, what more can I do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, I have to, how about if I bring Mike Tyson? It's an equivalent of bringing greatness. And Oscar De La Hoya told me himself, I don't do one-on-one on YouTubes like that. He'll do it if it's like, correct. Come on, Fight Hype got a million. When have you seen Oscar De La Hoya take his time and do a one-on-one with a YouTuber? Because really, this is a YouTuber. Tycho TV said to leave the channel now would mean you wasted time building it. No, last year I felt like leaving the channel. This year I feel like expanding it, talking about other sports, implementing something, because I feel like the boxing stuff is plateaued. I think that, maybe I want to talk about UFC, but I don't know about the UFC too much. But what I'm gonna start, I'm actually gonna be start talking about the UFC more, and I think I will enjoy talking about the UFC. And I never thought I was gonna be enjoying because I'm gonna look at it more as a casual. My heart won't be on no fighters because I don't know no fighters, to be honest. Like I know John Jones, I know Nate Diaz. I'm a casual MMA guy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about just implementing MMA. Yeah, I want to turn this into the boxing stuff ain't work. Come on, y'all know it ain't working. Y'all be real. I want people to be real on the channel. Be like, hey, yo, Punch, it's true, man. Yo, I've been seeing you. Your numbers sucks. Like, be real with me. Trust me. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. I don't got no ego. I never had an ego. I never had an ego doing this. Even if I have 0, even if I have 300 people looking on, but the work that I put in, the portfolio speaks for itself. So I want to expand. I want to talk about more things. If y'all allow me to talk about more things, I will. I hope y'all will allow me to talk more things when I'm decide to make that transition. Because I feel like if I keep talking about boxing and it's not growing, but I could talk about other things, you know what I'm saying? And really put it as content. And I just talk about it like on the live or just on spurts, but really make these content, you know. I even started doing it. I started doing another channel. Then I stopped last year. But it was going good. Remember VOVBM? I see you as better than Ellie, Fight Hub, etc. The man, CCI. You know what? But the number, it's like Jay-Z said. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. I can't keep up with not even 10% of these other guys. I don't want. It's not even. I'm competing. I don't even want to compete. I just want to know where to support when the tune in. It's not even. I'm not even talking about. I'm not talking about what you call it, like Cash App, Super Chats. I ain't talking about funds. I'm talking about tuning in. When I'm live, we tune in. You know what I'm saying? It's like ratings, right? When something is there, the ratings for those 2 hours, who's tuning in? You know? Good looking out. Appreciate that, CCI. He said join the LD. Now, the shout out to the, they be doing their thing. You know, you can't hate on that, right? They doing their thing. Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing, because I know it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. You know, shout out to everybody doing their thing. How are the tribalism fanboy channels grow more? I would like to know answer to that. You know what it is, Daniel? They support each other. You know, they support each other. So when one finish, they doing it live, and one finished, they be like, yo, I'm going to go to my guys, to my boys channel, and the people support. The people support. When they go live, the people tune in. You know what I'm saying? When they go live, when they drop a video, they tune in. They tune in. They know that with numbers, you elevate. You know? Oh yeah, my bro, no lo baje. No, I'm not trying. I'm not gonna kill the channel. I'm just going to expand the channel. I want to expand the content. That's what I want to do. I'm thinking about just not doing boxing. I'm going to talk about boxing, but I'm thinking about just making it a wider content, like a sports, you know, but talk about life as well. I think I plateaued in boxing, and I think that I've put work in that people are just not, they're not, how you say it, they're not appreciative of that. You know what I'm saying? The mass is not appreciating it. So I was a guy that used to email all these fighters, let's do an interview, you know, to bring the content. Now I don't even do that no more. I don't do it because I feel like, you know, you bring in a Oscar de la Hoya and the shit is on 80, 90s, 100. I feel like, diablo, ¿dónde está la gente? Mira, yo tengo Oscar de la Hoya, pero make me look good out here so we could get. So Oscar de la Hoya look at the channel and be like, you know what? Yo, let's send our fighters to Punch Drunk Boxing. Let's send our fighter. Virgil Ortiz, I just did an interview with Punch Drunk Boxing. I want you to go over there tomorrow. Pero esta gente, miran how many numbers it did? 1,000. Yes, I wasted my time. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yet the sanctioning bodies never pressure Canelo, aka Duck Nello. Now you wrong about that, Troy, because remember the IBF did pressure him to fight Sergey Derevchenko, and you know what I'm saying? They did pressure him. They stripped him. They did also pressure Anthony Joshua to fight Kubrat Pulev. If he didn't fight Kubrat Pulev, they was gonna strip him. So people been strict with the Canelo Alvarez. The IBF was strict with Canelo Alvarez, brother. He said my employees listen to Vernon. I'm like, what the fuck, crazy man? Point Drinkers, where is that, man? Hey, that's a hey, but in the end of the day, man, hey, Vernon doing his thing, man. Gotta give the man credit. His people come out. His peoples come out in numbers. Good looking now, Coro 5 pesos. Dijo, I agree with Jay Bud on will wash everyone at 168. More towards he will stop Andrade in one round. Mira esto. Mira esto, ustedes hablando mentira. Ustedes son los hijos de Satanás, eh. Ustedes son los hijos de Satanás. I agree with Jay Bud. Will wash everyone at 168. More towards he will stop Andrade in one round. Mentira. Matter of fact, back that statement up con otro super chat. Back that statement up. I don't believe you. Well, tell me why. Tell me why, Wash fighter. How he's gonna do it. Something local. I will hope that. No, to be honest, I would hope that. Charles, queso. I will hope that. If Canelo Alvarez doesn't fight the winner of the Beast Andrade and David Benavidez, strip him. Yeah, I'm gonna be a fan of that. Strip him. I don't give a damn. Strip him. Nah. You gotta fight the winner. I seen you already having the title. You went up to fight Bivol. You put somebody from 160 to come up to fight you. No. And then you defend the versus John Ryder. Y todo been in position for the fight. To fight you. No. I agree on that. Strip Canelo if he doesn't fight the winner of David Benavidez and Demis Andrade. Sure, everybody watches. But anyway, mi gente, y'all already know, man. Voy a estar con los niños, con la familia. Gracias, mi gente, for showing up, showing love. Tomorrow is another day. I'll probably drop another video later on tonight. This week is going to be hectic. Shout out to my sis. My sister's getting married. My sister's getting married on Saturday. My baby sister. Motherfucker. You better treat her right. So shout out to my baby sister, man. She's getting married this Saturday. Shout out to my baby sister. You know, but she did it the right way. You know what I'm saying? It was in a relationship 7 years. Was it 7 years, I think? Yeah, she was in a relationship. Yeah, 7 years. Did her college thing. Get her master's. She's cool. She did it the right way. Church girl. She did it the right way. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my baby sis. You know, so it's going to be a good. It's going to be a good weekend. Dr. Boxing, before I go, Dr. Boxing says, stop the Bud hate. Bud over anyone. Andre sucks. Dr. Boxing 789. You're the same guy. How many accounts do you have, brother? You're the same guy. Gracias. Dr. Boxing, you the same guy. Thank you, Christian. Thank you, Tycho TV, CCI, Albert in the building. Good looking out, man. Appreciate that. Nice. Congratulations to your sister. Yeah, I'm happy for her, man. I'm happy. But he better treat her right. All right? He better treat her right. And clack. She too good. You know, look, because everybody, you know, if you have a crazy sister and you know what I'm saying, and she, you know, be like that, she crazy. I don't know how that dude's gonna handle it. My sister's an angel. You better treat her right, motherfucker. You better treat her. Watch my toast. Watch my toast on Saturday. Be like, then cling, motherfucker. Let me tell you something. All right. If I get a phone call with my kid. Anyway, man, love y'all. Everybody, God bless. And on to the next.